Good afternoon, Knights. Thank you for joining us. I'm Francisco Uriostegi, and today is Wednesday, February 8th, 2022. Here is your nightly news update. The man who was suspected of killing a UCF student in 2001 was found guilty of first-degree murder last night. Christine Frank, 2001 UCF senior, was shot to death in the foyer of her Orlando apartment. After entering DNA from the crime scene into the genealogy database in 2018, investigators were able to pinpoint Benjamin Holmes as a suspect. Crime scene investigators were able to match Holmes' DNA to the one found at the crime scene 2 decades ago. The family now has closure 21 years later. The UCF softball team is gearing up for the 2023 season, but how will the Knights follow such a historic year? Nightly News reporter Erica Brockish takes us to the field to speak with some of the players ahead of opening day.
We just win. We want to see a lot of wins this year.
Winning is exactly what the UCF softball team's biggest goal is. The Knights open their season on Thursday against 13th ranked Georgia.
Last season was a historic year for the UCF softball team. A conference championship, hosting a regional here in Orlando, and making it to the Super Regionals in Oklahoma. But what is next for this team?
Coming off their best season in school history, the Knights look ahead to a difficult schedule, according to head coach Cindy Ball-Malone. UCF will play against 8 ranked opponents this season, but face a much bigger challenge with their mentality.
Living up to our own expectations, because sometimes we can put a lot of pressure on ourselves as individuals and as a team.
Ball-Malone is entering her 5th season as the Knights head coach. Her team is not only in the national rankings, but is ranked first in the AAC coaches poll. The Black and Gold are led this year by returning stars Jada Cody and Shannon Doherty. Cody is coming off a record-breaking season and enters the year ranked the #1 utility player in the country by D1 softball. Doherty shared the team's goals of making it back to the Super Regionals, but this time advancing to the College World Series.
We're at a mindset where we're going to do whatever it takes to get there.
After losing 2 starting pitchers, this position remains the biggest question for the team.
I'm really excited to see what they can do. I know a lot of people have those questions on their mind and stuff like that, and I know that's kind of been the talk of the town, but I'm not worried about it at all. I think that they're doing amazing things in there.
With a new season on the horizon, the Knights have one message for Knight Nation.
February 9th, be there. 6 o'clock, back the Plex.
In Orlando, Erica Brockish, UCF Nightly News.
Students get into all games for free by showing a valid student ID at the gate. Last night, LeBron James broke another NBA record by surpassing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, becoming the NBA's highest scorer. Abdul-Jabbar held the title for 39 years before James exceeded his record against the Oklahoma City Thunder Tuesday night. James tallied his 38,388th point with a last-minute fadeaway with 10.9 seconds left of the game. At the start of the game, he needed 36 points in order to take the title, and ended up scoring 38 points. The kid from Akron will continue to break boundaries and push limits through the game of basketball. Now, let's take a look at today's weather forecast. Today is looking like a beautiful day with a high of 81 degrees and mostly clear skies. Tonight, the low is a chilly 57 degrees with a 0% chance of rain. So make sure you cozy up tonight with a warm blanket and a cup of hot chocolate. Tomorrow you can expect to see partly cloudy skies with a high of 83 degrees and a low of 60. That's all we have for today. Make sure to keep up with all that's happening throughout the week by following us on Instagram at UCF Knightly News. And check back here tomorrow for another nightly news update. I'm Francisco, thanks for watching and have a great day.